Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Antriksh Kumar, Chief Manager Revenue Operations, and I welcome to our webinar, Boosting Student Admissions with WhatsApp. So greeting and welcome to everyone to another session of Illuminate by Meritto. I'm joining here from the Gurgaon office, and we have Akshila Mathur, who heads our entire CS function in Rajasthan region. So let's welcome Akshila, who is joining us from the Jaipur office. So, Akshila, how is the weather in Jaipur? It's pleasant here, but Rajasthan is quite hot in summers. So, how's there?
Hi, Antriksh. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Illuminate series today. I'm thrilled to join you all here. Well, Antriksh, luckily the summers have succeeded and we are running towards the rainy season. And rainy season is Rajasthan is one of the most beautiful parts. And we are lucky to witness the same. And I hope to have a great session with you today.
Great. So, for all the people who have joined us from multiple locations across the globe in Middle East, Southeast Asia, so just want to inform you that Meritto is an operating system for the education industry, which helps educational institutes to scale their applications, to scale their lead nurturing, and scale their overall enrollments. And today we are going to discuss how WhatsApp as an engagement channel can help the education industry, can help admission heads, marketing heads to boost their student admissions and other important metrics. So, Akshila, we are going to start with the modern engagement suite. See, we have a lot of channels in the modern engagement suite, conventional channels as well as the latest channels. Conventional channels as in email, SMS, telephony, and then we have latest channels which have been launched post 2020 like WhatsApp, EcoZing, Meritto Amplify, and then Nia, the education chatbot. And email is a very important channel of communication. All the important communications like transactional communication, your important reminders, your all the important follow up, everything which has to be documented is always sent on email to maintain the trust and confidence of students who are going to take admission in an educational institute, like all the PDF, offer letter, registration link, email verification. A lot of things are sent on email. Then we have SMS as an important channel, which is used to send a brief status update, like 100 character, 150 character status update, that this is your lead status, this is your verification status, this is your application status, or exam status, token fee status, payment status, something like that, right? Then we have telephony as a very important channel where a student can directly visit the college website, check the mobile number, connect with the academic counselor, and then ask his or her queries that I want to take admission in your educational institute. I want to subscribe for this particular course. I want to move abroad. I want to study in Australia. I want to study in Europe. And please guide me. Please help me with the following processes. And then academic counselor solve student queries and help them to enroll in a respective course. Now, these are email, SMS, and telephony are the traditional and conventional channel of communication which are being subscribed by educational institutes since last 2 decades. So, industry is well adopted for it. Just want to know that what are the modern engagement suite which has been launched post 2020, both in the education industry as well as across the globe. Can you help us with that?
Absolutely, Antariksh. As you rightly mentioned, when it comes to the traditional methods, yes, they are very, very important because all of our transactional communications goes through emailers and we reach out to the students on different other platforms as well. Having said that, we should now start acknowledging the rapid evolution of communication technologies and their impact that is coming up on a student outreach perspective, right? So from the traditional methods to the cutting edge digital solutions, each of these tools are playing a very crucial role in commencing the educational institutions with the prospective students, right? So let's talk about few of the tools that we are currently using and we have evolved as a product, right? Let's first talk about the amplified integrated Meritto voice broadcast. You must have attended, all of you must have attended our previous webinar on voice broadcast. It is one of the tool which is widely accepted in the education industry as well as the other industries as well. Voice broadcast enhances lead generation and application nurturing, right? It is a fast way of reaching out to a larger pool of audience and it helps the institutions to increase their productivity and streamlining their admission processes. Next, if we talk about Echo is our bi-directional live chat. Like it's a live chat WhatsApp system using which a counselor and a student or a prospect can have a bi-directional communication, and that too on a real-time basis. So suppose just any students, if they are looking for any kind of an assistance, if they are just a click away, a message away from the counselors, and they will be getting their immediate assistance on this Echo live chat platform. Right. Next, let's talk about Zing. Zing, as you might know, or those who are not aware of what Zing is basically our notifier channel, wherein it helps us to send user notifications. Now, how does it help? What we do using Zing? Basically, if a student has generated a prospect lead in any institutions, we Zing our counselors. If a student is probably initiated a payment, we again Zing our counselors, right? So in a similar pattern, if I'm a student, I have a query and I have raised my query from my Meritto dashboard, or probably the student dashboard that we have created for the individual students, we Zing our counselors that this particular individual is looking out for help, and our counselors are there available to help the respective students. Similarly, next, we'll talk about WhatsApp as well, but then that's what we are here for.
Right. So I just
mentioning
want to add one line over the Zing. Akshila, is it something like Google meeting reminder or Google reminder, the way Google sent reminder to the users that this particular thing is going to happen? Similarly, the Meritto platform also sent important reminders. You don't need to log in and check each and everything. You just have everything over the screen that this particular thing is coming up, right?
Exactly, Antriksh. So once, just imagine my counselor is working in his day-to-day activities, and while working, he is on his CRM system, and suddenly there is a notification coming to that particular counselor that that a student has initiated a payment, right? So just imagine, out of the entire 1,000, 2,000 pool of leads that I have a notification of that specific student who is moving ahead in the application journey. So I'll be immediately connecting with the student and converting that lead into a admission. So
Right.
that's how Zing help us. Now coming to Nia. Nia, as you all know, is one of our favorite tool. Right? It's a 365 days, 24/7 admission counselor who is available on the customer's websites. It helps the students to navigate the website. It helps the students to handhold them and complete their entire admission process, whether they want to know about scholarship, whether they want to know about fee structure, or anything associated to it. Nia will always be there for the assistance. So these are all the modern engagement tools that the industry is adopting today. And today we'll specifically focus on WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp, as you all know, is a platform renowned for its ability to facilitate continuous engagement and nurturing. So, Antriksh, if you could probably throw some light on how and why WhatsApp is taking over the industry these days, how it is helpful for our customers who have joined us today.
Sure. So today we are going to discuss that why WhatsApp is required in the education industry, why WhatsApp as a channel should be adopted. Then we are going to deeply focus on and explain that how Meritto integrated WhatsApp business API. Meritto has consumed the WhatsApp APIs and built a product over it, and how it is far more advanced, far more feature than the third party non-integrated WhatsApp service providers. So at last, we will also be providing you the demo that how actually WhatsApp functions in the Meritto platform. And in the end, we will also be sharing the insights on the new meta policies which have been launched, that and what kind of impact it is going to have over the WhatsApp communications, how it is going to enhance the WhatsApp communications. So first, as Akshila has really explained, that the modern engagement suite used as an integrated marketing strategy, keeping every channel equally equipped so that every student is touched upon his right time on the right channel. So WhatsApp, yeah. So WhatsApp in the education industry, why do we need it? Although it's more or less clear to everyone, all the people, majority of the audience is already using WhatsApp since last 4 years. Just want to give you a brief that it has the highest delivery rate, 98% delivery rate. All the WhatsApp which are being successfully submitted to Meta are 98% delivered in case the mobile app is downloaded by the student as well as internet connection is on. So it has the highest delivery rate among all the channels. It is one of the best performing channels, although other channels have their own weightage on significance, but it has the highest delivery rate, open rate, highest click-through rate. Even imagine, Akshila, you and me are receiving daily emails, we are receiving SMS. We are opening limited number of emails over our personal Gmail, limited number of SMS only just by checking their subject line or their headers. All the WhatsApp communication are checked and we are always clicking on all the important links which are shared to us. So similarly, students are also opening them and it is reported the 60% click-through rate for students. We have the highest conversion rate, like raw data to lead generation. That's the highest conversion. Then we have lead nurturing, lead to application conversion, and all the important conversation to move the student in the enrollment journey. 100 billion messages are sent every day. That's the WhatsApp infrastructure capability, highest availability of the student. A student is mostly available on the WhatsApp channel as compared to other channel of communication. A student is mostly spending his time over WhatsApp. And most important thing, in last 4 years, WhatsApp has allowed, Meta has allowed all type of communications over WhatsApp, like marketing session, utility session, and service session. So these all basic criteria make WhatsApp the most impactful channel of communication combined with the other channels which are used in the integrated marketing strategy. So I'll request Akshila to take up this comparison that how integrated Meritto product, that the integrated Meritto WhatsApp Business API, how it is far better than the third-party non-integrated products. How what are the features which we are providing? How integrated, tightly coupled ecosystem is going to really benefit the end customer, really help them saving or investing the marketing budget over the right kind of audience, right kind of content, send at right time with the personalized communication. Akshila, please help us that how colleges can use this.
Sure, Antriksh. So, as you all know that there are a lot of WhatsApp business solution options available in the market, right? Now, why we say that Meritto integrated WhatsApp business solution has an edge over the other solutions, I'll give you a quick brief on how the student journey generally follows, right? Whenever we are trying to reach out to any candidate or any prospect, the starting of this particular prospect is just like a raw data, right? It's a raw lead for us, and then we try to convert this particular raw data set from raw to lead our prospect, and then we convert it to the further application and then to the final enrollment part, right? So having said that, all of these stages of a student journey can be first mapped on Meritto, because our platform gives you an integrated solution available. You can start by uploading a raw data set into the system. You can utilize that raw data set and send them communications which are highly customized and personalized based on the data set that you are targeting. Based on the student activities on that raw data set, the lead moves from from the system to a prospect into the lead manager system, wherein all your counselors will be able to now start the work on the leads based on the student activities that are happening, which is, so raw data set, as you all know, it would be available anywhere in all the systems. You can upload the data anywhere and you can start the journey. But can you connect that raw data into the lead on the same platform? That is what Meritto does, because we have the token systems available. We have the option to send links to the students, which will automatically help you generate leads into the system. Once the system once a student becomes a lead into the system, that is when you will be aware of every step that the student is taking in the entire journey. If the student is verifying, whether the student is starting the form, whether the student has completed the form, how much the form is completed, every part of it is available on the Meritto platform. And yes, you can definitely utilize these points, these triggers, to send them WhatsApp communication, to get them to connect with the students on WhatsApp on every trigger point. So just imagine you are working, one day you are talking to a particular lead and the student has suddenly started the application form. But in the general solutions that are available in the market, because they are not integrated, you would have to download the entire data set based on different trigger points and then upload it into the third party system. So this is a very high manual effort that you would have to do. Plus, this will not be runtime. So today, if I'm starting the form, I could be a part of your download set that could be downloaded maybe 2 days ago or 2 days later. But you would not be able to connect with that particular student on that particular, right at that moment when the student has taken an action. That is the strong point and the beauty of Meritto platform, that you would be able to connect with the student at the right time, at the right place. Then if we talk about daily limit API or probably template approval, this is pretty much the same on every platform. Like every platform will give you this option. But again, you would need to toggle from one system to another if you are going for a third party system. However, what Meritto platform does is it gives you a one place solution for everything.
Yeah, just want to understand, looking at the initial 4 pointers like raw data, lead manager, application manager, and marketing automation, it looks like हमारे पास सब कुछ है, उनके पास एक limited. So the kind of picture I'm getting is that since they are available in market, they are doing what they are providing WhatsApp services. So how it is happening that we have all those 4 pointers available and they have the only upload and then mass communication or bulk communication, a mass sender or basic or bulk scheduler. So how that is different? Can you help me explain that integrated lead manager is different than simple bulk upload? How that is different?
Yes, Antariksh. So I'll quickly give you an example. So suppose you are a counselor or probably you are the director admissions in any institute, right? And today you decide that I want to nurture my students based on where the students currently are, or what lead stage or on what application stage my students are currently at, right? Now what will happen? Let's take an example of the third party non-integrated solutions first. What will happen is whatever solution you are using, whether if you are using a CRM, what you will do is your first action would be to download the entire data set. Now there will be students who are into multiple buckets. Some students would be in the hot category, some students would be in the warm category. So out of those hot categories, some of the students might have completed their form, some of the students might have just initiated the form. There are only two ways you will be able to do this communication. One is that you download the entire data set, you upload the entire data set, and you send a communication. Now, this communication is not exactly 100% relevant communication, because a student who is probably at the 80% of the stage is also getting the same message as the student who has just started the journey. It is not doing it's not giving a justified response from the institute's end to the students, right? Similarly, the second way of doing it is that you download the data set into different formats. Now, the same data set you will be putting up into an Excel file, and you will be putting 3, 4, 5, 6 different files, and then you will be uploading. So it increases your manual effort. It's humanly not possible for you to do this during the peak session, right? However, vis-a-vis, if I talk about Meritto as a platform, now at Meritto, since we have our automations available, the point that is mentioned, integrated marketing automation system is available. So what happens is you can design this workflow at one point, maybe in the starting of the session, that at what all trigger points I will be connecting with the student. And once you design this automation, you are good to go. Automatically, as and when the students will start falling into those multiple stages, automatically the system will start triggering them the communication. And because you will be sitting with our experts and designing those communications, so you would also be aware of the content that is being shared with the student. It will be exactly as per what the student wants to see, right? And also, since our systems gives you a personalized option to create templates, so it will always go by the name of the students, it will have the exact application numbers, it will have the exact details of the students, because it is all getting picked from one single platform. So that's the strong hold of Meritto platform when it comes to an integrated WhatsApp solution.
And actually, it will be more visualized when we'll be presenting in the next slide that how actually you work in lead manager. So entire demo, right?
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the further points. Now, the most important point that I see in this entire slide is something about documents. Now, here we have mentioned that Meritto integrated solution gives you an option to share dynamic documents. Now, before I start telling you about what dynamic documents are, let's understand what is the difference between a static and a dynamic document. There are different type of documents that we share with the students in the entire student life cycle, right? We send them brochures, we send them something about maybe a specific course, we send them details about certain webinars that we are doing. Then we also share their offer letters, we also share their acknowledgement receipts, and there are different other documents that we share with the students. Now, static documents are basically those documents which are generic, which can be shared with a large set of audience, and which do not require any kind of personalization. So static documents is something that is available on all the platforms. Like even the third party not integrated solution will let you share PDFs, they will let you share the images with the students. But these are generic documents. When I talk about dynamic documents, these are like very, very personalized documents which have to be shared with the exact candidate. For example, acknowledgement receipt. If I am making a payment of an application form, then my acknowledgement receipt will be very different from my counterpart, right? My acknowledgement receipt definitely should have my name, should have my application number, it should have the details that are related to my application, and all that is possible on Meritto, because we let you share all the type of acknowledgement receipts with the students on WhatsApp. So just imagine the experience. You are a student and you have today made a payment of an application form, and right there and then you get a WhatsApp message from the institute confirming your payment. So all that hassle, or probably all that dilemma of whether my payment has gone through or not, whether this payment is, am I making the payment at the right place, all of that get solved with WhatsApp Business API. Because one, it is going through your institute's account. So it's a verified account that is sending to the student, plus it's a runtime communication that is going up.
What I can understand, Akshila, is, see, static documents are available with anyone. Static document as in standard brochure, which has to be sent to all the students. Same content which needs to be sent to everyone is a static document, while the attachment itself is personalized. Attachment itself as in case Antriksh is receiving the application form over WhatsApp, it will have Antriksh details, Antriksh BTech details, Antriksh 10th mark sheet, everything. And in case Akshila is receiving that kind of document, Akshila, that attachment will be personalized for Akshila too. So that attachment level personalization is available only with Meritto in the education industry. Am I right, Akshila?
Absolutely, Antariksh. This is definitely only possible with the solution like Meritto, because we have that option of giving institutions to utilize the feature of dynamic documents, right? Let's move ahead. The other 3 points, let's talk about the last 3 points, which is integrated message notification platform, integrated live chat platform, and integrated WhatsApp chatbot. So as I was discussing in the previous slide, when we were discussing about the modern communication suite, you might have understood the context behind it, because see, what happens is, when I am a student, like I'm a very eager student, I want to take an admission, I want to get connected with that particular institutions anyhow. Like it could be any medium through which I can connect with the institution. What if I tell you that institution has sent you a WhatsApp, and on one revert of that student, there are multiple options that are available to connect with the student again, right? For example, our chatbot, we have a near WhatsApp chatbot available, wherein if in case we are sending a WhatsApp bulk communication to any student, Nia will take over that chat. If suppose I am sending a particular message, I'm reverting to the institute's message at 10 p.m. in the night. There would not be any live counselor to chat with me, but Nia would be available. Having said that, if I'm doing the same communication at 10 a.m. in the morning, there could be a live agent that could be available to talk to me. So that is Echo, that helps you with the live conversation with the agent. So all of these platforms are available integrated with Meritto to take WhatsApp business integration services to the next level, so that you do not only communicate the students one way, but you can always expect to hear back from the students and do not disappoint the students. You always are there to answer to the student inquiries. You're always there to answer to the prospect inquiries, and moving ahead. So let's move ahead, Antriksh. And
Just
if
want
you could.
to, yeah, just want to add that I think, see, in the other live chat tools, all the students who are messaging to a counselor, let's say there are 10 lakh leads in the database, and out of those 10 lakhs, 2 lakh leads have sent a message. So that message will be sent to all the live agents. So there is no lead owner to lead concept. In Meritto, there is a lead owner to lead concept. Only the assigned counselor, only the assigned lead owner will be receiving the chat of his lead or her lead. So this kind of integration, that let's say Akshila is a lead and Antriksh is the counselor, Antriksh is the agent. Then in case Akshila is messaging in our eco platform, in our notification platform, live chat platform, that particular chat will be allocated to Antriksh only, because in our CRM, we have already mapped that this particular lead is assigned to Antriksh. So that particular level of integration is there with us. And additionally, as an agent, as a counselor, I am not bombarded with all those 90% additional leads which are not mine. मतलब जो lead मेरी नहीं है, why should I be receiving that particular notification? I will be receiving the notification, I will be receiving the chat of only those particular students who are sending WhatsApp and they are assigned over to me. So lead owner level concept is handled in or managed in the integrated message notification and live chat platform. Additionally, I think just want to quickly add, because many people have joined us, that integrated chatbot, it is integrated over the CRM. We have the contextual chat available. Contextual chat as in our CRM, let's say Antriksh is a lead and Antriksh has already filled the BTech application form, then system know that Antriksh is an existing lead and he is interested in the BTech application. In case I am chatting over the tool, then bot will welcome me that Antriksh, you are already registered and we can see that you have applied for the BTech course. Let me know how can I help you. Or in case I am asking for the course details, bot will automatically answer the BTech course details. Other bot, they will first ask which course you are interested in, because that is not integrated with the CRM. They do not know whether Antriksh is interested in BTech or MBA. First of all, they will ask what is the course. Let's say what is the program, UG, PG, PhD, then what is the course, BTech, then what is the specialization, BTech, CSC. So that 3-level additional questions are asked because there is no integration and there is no automated process. So this is how the WhatsApp journey over Meritto ecosystem is far more advanced, far more better as compared to the third-party non-integrated systems. Thank you so much, Akshira, for giving all these insights that what are the advantages we have, like raw data, lead manager, application manager, communication. I think we should move on to demo now, right?
Absolutely. Our audience is waiting to see what all we are talking about. So,
Yeah.
if you could please show us that how can we navigate on the system? How can we send WhatsApp communications? It will be a great, show for our audiences.
Sure. So this is our Meritto screen and actually live working product. So this is a demo institute on the demo environment. Okay, so this all data is dummy data here just for the demonstration purposes. And we are going to share how actually we can do communication over lead manager, over raw data, over application manager, and how we can get the templates approved, everything working in Meritto ecosystem. So this is how we can log in into our Meritto platform. And then, so first of all, the onboarding part, right? So Akshira, just want to add, so all the audience who have joined us recently, just want to inform you that in case you have Facebook Business Manager account verified, you have a fresh mobile number, and you have subscribed to Meritto WhatsApp platform, you can activate your WhatsApp Business API seamlessly without any extra effort in our configurations. So we have pre-built email, SMS, WhatsApp connector with us, using which anyone can configure their WhatsApp Business API easily with us. So we can go into our settings, then email, SMS, WhatsApp. So here we can see that domestic configuration, international configuration, then we can configure the user flow, that what kind of flow will work. So how Eco will welcome, Eco is the live chat and notification platform, what will be the default message, by which text we can subscribe or unsubscribe, and how it will work. So easily we can integrate WhatsApp Business API with Meritto easily. There are no extra integration efforts. The connector is available. We can integrate the account for you. Only 3 prerequisites are required: Facebook Business Manager account, fresh mobile number, as well as WhatsApp Business API subscription over Meritto.
So, Antariksh, are you saying that I, as an individual, will be able to define that what should be the welcome text on WhatsApp?
Right, right. So you can define on the autoresponder, you can define on echo that what will be the welcome message by the bot easily. That's the configurational way.
Oh, that's great. In that ways, everything remains same. Like all of my students will get the same message at the same time.
Right. So here in the lead manager also, we will just quickly show, because most of the audience is almost aware of our Meritto platform. This is just for the new people who have joined us from the Middle East and Southeast Asia, that how lead status, we can apply filters in the lead manager. We can check what all filters are available, then apply filter over it, and then we will select the audience to do a WhatsApp communication. So these are the simple steps. We are just shortlisting the audience here. Once the audience is shortlisted, we will select all and then click on the communicate. In the communicate section, you can see that we have communicate, we have sent to telephony campaign. Once we are clicking on communicate, we can send email, SMS, WhatsApp. All the 3 mode of communication are available. Voice broadcast is also available in case that configuration is on. So we can send the international domestic sender and the international sender. Most important thing, you can see here what are the available credits, because daily limit API is integrated and available credits both are available. Credits available are those prepaid credits which you are subscribing in the Meritto platform, and the daily limit is the limit of your mobile number which you have over the phone. That limit can be 1,000 initially, then upgraded to 10,000, then upgraded to 1 lakh or unlimited. So how you can scale it within 2 to 3 days, that is easy process.
So, Antariksh, I was just looking at this template, and here, I think for the name of the candidate, you have used some sort of a token here. So, what is the meaning of this token? Like, can I not directly use the name of the candidate here?
See, you can use the name of the candidate when you are sending one-on-one communication. But let's say you want to broadcast a particular message to 1 lakh people, then you need to select the personalization token. Personalization token can be for the first name or for the course or for the program or for the status, payment status, anything, so that automatically the personalized communication is sent to everyone. So here we can see the preview. Right, we can send a test WhatsApp. So this is also a powerful tool. Before actually broadcasting the communication to lakhs of people, you can actually send it over your personal phone and check whether everything is working fine or not. So that will be a more safeguard and easy method. Yeah. So once we are sending the WhatsApp message, that's all easily you can do communication via lead manager. Now, same can be done by application manager too. So same feature is available and integrated with the application manager. You can select the application form for which you want to do the communication, or you can do it for all forms. You can apply filters, select the data, send the communication, and a personalized email, SMS, WhatsApp communication can be sent easily from Meritto. Available credits will be available once you are selecting the template. Right. I have selected the template and credits are available over to me. Easily I can click the preview icon, check the preview, schedule the communication or send the communication. Now, right. So this is the powerful tool in manage automation. So we are moving in fast forward because majority of the audience is already aware of our platform. This is for the
So this basically tells you about how you can automate your communications. You can define flowcharts, you can define trigger points of the student activities. And as and when the students will start falling into these stages, automatically the system will start triggering them the WhatsApp communications. And these marketing automations can not only be used with WhatsApp, but you can plan a combination of email, SMS, WhatsApp, all combined in these flowcharts.
Right, right. So at last, we will also be discussing the strategies which educational institutes are adopting to scale their enrollments. Here in the automation, we can select that what kind of automation we want to create, whether it should be on the lead creation, lead update, specific date. In case it should be a specific date, then whether it can be the follow-up date or whatever trigger point I want to define. So this is easily drag and drop builder where you can configure whatever date, registration attempt date, lead follow-up date, modified lead changes. So just want to mention that the entire lead manager, application manager database is integrated with Meritto marketing automation, and you can apply filters and create a journey over it. So this is how we have created the WhatsApp journey.
So we also have an option available in the automation wherein not only the upcoming audience, you can also create automations on the already existing audiences as well. So for example, if you are suppose in the mid session and you want to communicate a very, very important message on WhatsApp to all the leads that are existing. So instead, and you want to create a life cycle behind it, that you want to create probably a 2 days, 3 days cycle wherein every day or with a gap of 2-3 days, a message should be triggered to the student. You also have an option to create that on your existing databases. So both the options are available in the platform.
Right. So in the raw data, you can select the raw data. You can click on communicate, and email, SMS, WhatsApp, all three kind of communications are available on raw data. In case you have subscribed for Meritto voice broadcast, Meritto amplify, then voice broadcast is also available. So all four modes of communications are available to you. Again, you can select the template. Same process in the lead manager, application manager, raw data, and the advanced marketing automation journey, where you can create multi-channel engagement. Multi-channel engagement as in you can engage via email, SMS, WhatsApp all together in the single flow in a balanced marketing communication. Now in the template manager, you can easily create templates. You can going to create templates.
I think Antrik, this is the most important part for which our audiences must be waiting for. Then how to create templates. The crux of sending the entire communications on WhatsApp is on creating the templates. So this part currently that Antariksh is showcasing is basically telling you how to create templates in the platform, and it's very, very easy. It's very simple on the platform. You just have to select the option of WhatsApp Business API. You have to define these basic parameters. Like the first basic settings is for your internal references, whether you want to send this communication on leads, applications, and different other modules. You can select the module, you can create module specific templates, and accordingly it will be available to you in the specific modules. So for example, if you are targeting leads, all the leads related communication will be available, or the templates will be available to you in the lead manager, and similarly for the other modules as well.
Right. So you can send text, image, document. Document can be static, dynamic. You can send marketing, utility, service, communication. So everything can be done. So as you can see the college name here, that's the test IN6 Infra. So that's a test college, and on the with the dummy data. Right. So I think this is how the templates will be created.
These variables that Antariksh is adding here are basically the tokens that you would be using. You can replace different type of tokens here. You can use institute name, you can use candidate name. You can even use, if you have some toll-free numbers, you can define static tokens for that. There are different options available for using tokens in the system.
Right. So whatever fields you have in your lead manager, application manager, that can be utilized as a token to personalize the communication. You can add sample data here itself that for the WhatsApp template approval. Then you can add the quick reply buttons or URL link where you want to shift the audience. Let's say you want to shift it on the apply now page, or you want to redirect them to payment now. So everything can be managed over WhatsApp template.
So this sample data is basically helpful whenever you save this template. It automatically gets redirected to the respective platforms for approval, and the sample data just helps the approval authority to approve the templates, to identify that what communication are you sending exactly. So
Right.
it's important, as well as it is a non-skippable option wherein you have to mention the sample data so that Meta is aware that what exactly are you targeting.
Right. And then we can save the template. Yes, validations are already in place to prevent the WhatsApp template disapproval. We have kept all the validation in place that you are sending the template rightly. And once the template is sent, automatically it will be approved in few minutes. Right. So this will be the real-time template approval process. So I think, Akshila, we have actually gone through the entire WhatsApp product in last 5 to 10 minutes, that how easily everything can be managed. Let's move on to the notification tool, that how notifications will be visible. Let's say here we have shown that you are sending the communication. Now we are going to demonstrate that how actually the student will be messaging to the counseling team, student will be messaging to the educational institutes for study abroad request or subscription into a particular course, or for any K-12 inquiry, or for any higher ed course. So how actually the educational institute is going to experience the product. So this is the notification page where live chat and notifications both are available, which are integrated with the Meritto platform, and the lead owner to lead level concept is also implemented here. So this is Echo, which is the notification and live chat tool of Meritto. Here you can see that this is the notification page where with the demo environment, we have dummy engagements, and all those engagements are actually available. You can filter out using email, name, phone number. You can check for this particular lead, what is the communication going on. You can send the live chat using the service template. You can send the template communication. So everything is available over this screen, and this is the notification engine of Meritto.
Absolutely. So the moment there will be a message popping up, you would see that there is an echo icon as well that is available on your screens, which starts blinking. And that takes your counselors to the respective students who have started the conversations. They can just simply click on the echo button and they'll be redirected to this page wherein they can continue to see that and the best part is that your counselors will also be able to see the conversation that the candidate is having with Nia as well. So we have consolidated everything into one single screen, and you would have a complete control on how the student is moving into the student journey. We
Right.
also have the option of redirecting to the student profile. Then if in case you think that you need to upload something on the student, update something on the student profile based on the conversation, then you can just click on the name of the student and you will be redirected to the lead profile page. So this will all be consolidated into one screen, and you would be able to navigate very, very easily on this particular platform.
Right. So Akshila, why WhatsApp should be used? Why Meritto is far more advanced than third-party product, and how actually product work? All these three questions are answered to our audience. Now let's move on to our next question, that how actually WhatsApp is evolving year after year. So this is a very important slide. See, Meta is launching new and new policies, new guidelines, and evolving WhatsApp as a communication channel. So everyone know that in 2020, WhatsApp started allowing the API integrations. And Akshila, since you are working on ground since last 4 to 5 years in education industry, and you are already experiencing that how Meta has evolved its product, Meta has evolved the WhatsApp product. Can you give a brief that how this journey has gone? Just a brief introduction for the audience.
Absolutely, Antriksh, and this is very interesting as well. Like we have seen WhatsApp evolve throughout the years, and since inception, we have been using WhatsApp, the time when actually WhatsApp came into existence. So we'll take a quick journey through of the evolution of WhatsApp. Now let's begin with 2020. In 2020, this was a very pivotal year when actually Meta, or rather WhatsApp, was allowed as an API integration to the businesses, and it allowed business engagement with the users. In this particular era, or in this particular time, this particular communication was only restricted to transactional communication. It was nothing else but transactional communication. And WhatsApp credit consumption structure was limited to a per message credit consumption structure. Then if we talk about 2021, Meta started evolving further, and WhatsApp reached to a next phase wherein they actually differentiated in between a business initiated session and a user initiated session. This differentiation actually marked a completely different platform for the businesses, because now they can actually bifurcate in between two type of communication system. And the WhatsApp credit consumption structure evolved from a just per credit basis to a per 24-hour session basis, right? Then if we talk about 2023, again, there was a revamp in the entire WhatsApp structure. So WhatsApp, since it's evolving so fast, every year there has been new upgrades that are coming into WhatsApp. Now, to increase the flexibility further, what WhatsApp has done is WhatsApp has expanded its capabilities further. Now, businesses now were able to engage both in a transactional and a promotional fashion. Now, there were three type of credit systems, or sorry, the session systems introduced by WhatsApp. One was marketing, the other was utility, and the third was service session. Using these three different type of sessions, the institute got more flexible. They had much better way of interaction. They could control their credit consumption plus utilize WhatsApp on a much higher consumption basis, right? Now, this credit system again changed from a marketing session to utility session and the service session perspective. Now, in 2024, again, to make sure that WhatsApp is utilized to its complete extent and people do not hesitate from using WhatsApp, a few further policies has been implemented by Meta. This is not only done to increase the consumption of WhatsApp, but it has also it is very tightly coupled with the security parameters as well, to ensure that there is no spamming on the students, to ensure that everything works in a right way. Meta has changed a few new policies. So, Antriksh, as you every now and then connect with all the Meta agencies, like whoever is providing us different type of services, you have a complete idea of how things are evolving in the WhatsApp industry. So, if you could probably give us a quick brief on what all these new policies are and how these new policies will be implemented into the WhatsApp structure, so that our audiences are aware. They are also ready to actually reach out to maximum number of people and in a very controlled format. So if you could probably throw some light on that.
Sure. Thank you for explaining the journey of WhatsApp evolution, Akshila. So see, what are the new policies which are launched by Meta for WhatsApp business? See, this is a very, actually speaking, a big challenge for all the BSPs who are consuming the Meta APIs, because Meta is always making some kind of evolution in the API structure. They have to give their product development input. They have to involve their R&D roadmap. And every year, Meta is changing something new to make the WhatsApp engagement better, to make more convenience to all the businesses. So what are the three major new policy changes implemented by Meta this year in April 2024? So I'm going to discuss with you. So first is frequency capping. So frequency capping means that in a defined time frame, only defined number of brands can send a communication to end user. So let's say in case Akshila is an end user, then only defined number of brands can send defined number of communications in a defined time frame to Akshila. This is done to actually prevent the spamming to Akshila. It should not happen like Akshila is waking up in the morning and opening up her WhatsApp, and she is seeing that 20 marketing communication are sent over to her phone. So that should not happen. So this is the first frequency capping. Let's say 1,000 brands are reaching out to Akshila, then only the first come first get basis. Only the initial senders will be allowed to send the communication, and the remaining one will be marked in the not sent category. So in case 1,000 brands are trying to reach to Akshila and only 800 are able to reach to her, then 200 will be in the not sent category. So actually speaking, brand needs to send the communication faster so that they can come in the initial senders and they can increase their sent rate. It is not the delivery rate. Delivery rate is still the 98%. It is the sent rate. Sent rate means your sent has been accepted by Meta. It will be delivered to the user post successful acceptance by Meta. So you need to increase your sent rate and you need to be in the early senders. That is the first part. Second is to increase the ROI. This is done to increase the overall ROI for all the businesses. See, businesses needs to pay only when their message is getting delivered or getting successfully sent or actually getting communicated to the end users. To increase the overall ROI, this is how Meta is evolving. And obviously, these are all the experiments. Actually, the message code which is they are passing in the API is the experimentation to enhance the user experience. So this is the frequency capping feature which they have launched. Next is the quality rating based template post. Earlier, what used to happen? See, let's say I am a brand, namely, I am a chemistry coaching center. I am teaching chemistry to all of my students, and I am communicating to all of my students. I have subscribed for WhatsApp Business API via Meritto, and I have my WhatsApp account integrated. I have sent a communication to 1 lakh people, and all of my 100 templates which are approved in Meritto, all of the 100 templates are working fine. Only one template has been marked as highly spam by my end users. Due to one single template, my entire account daily limit was downgraded, or my entire account was in threat to be blacklisted. So one single template which is marked as spam heavily by the end users will have an impact on the 100 templates which are working fine. This used to happen long back. But right now, what Meta has launched, that the quality rating will be based on template level. It will not be on account level. The daily limit will not be impacted much. First of all, action will be taken on the template. Your 100 templates are working fine, well and good. In case one of the template is marked as spam, then initially it will be paused for 3 hours, then for 6 hours, and then it will be disapproved. So what will happen? My one single template has been marked as spam. It will be paused for first instance and then 6 hours for second instance. And this is how templates will be paused. It will not have an impact on the account rating. The third policy is read rates inclusion in quality rating. Earlier, quality rating was based on only the negative factors. Negative factors as in how many people has marked you as blocked, how many people have reported you as spam. These are the negative factors, and these factors create the quality rating. Now, positive factors are also included in this quality rating, like read rates. In case your read rate is very high and the blocks and spam are very low, then quality rating will be very high and it will be unaffected. So this is how these are the three Meta guidelines which have been launched, and all educational institutes needs to abide by them to maintain their high send rate, high delivery rate, and good student engagement. So these are the three policies. Now we'll move further that how actually you can truly leverage WhatsApp through the enrollment funnel. So here we are going to work on the strategies actually which are applied by the educational institutes. What kind of communication should be sent on raw data? What kind of communication should be sent on lead? What kind of content should be sent on applications? How you can scale raw data to lead creation, how you can scale lead nurturing, how you can scale your paid applications, and how you can scale your overall enrollment. So Akshila, can you explain this verified badge here, please?
Yes, Antriksh. So, I'm sure our audiences might be using this WhatsApp Business API platform on a day-to-day basis. And those of you who are new, this is something that you should be actually, looking ahead at, because this is one of the major feature of WhatsApp Business API system. What it does is basically whenever you get your Facebook account, your Facebook Business Manager account approved, and through that, whenever we are getting our WhatsApp accounts installed, what happens is WhatsApp gives us a verified badge. Now, what this verified badge is? Now, one thing is that we might have seen in across our platforms is this verified badge color has suddenly changed from green to blue. So this is a new evolution that is done by Meta to bring a standardization among all of its products, right? So this verified badge, whenever a communication is going to a particular student or a candidate, whatever messages you are sending in bulk, they always go through your institute's name, as you can see in this on the screen as well. And there will be a blue tick that would be available right across it.
Yeah,
The,
and it
this
will be a
blue
blue
tick
tick.
actually generates a lot of trust in the student's mindset. Yes, Antriksh.
Yeah, so that will be a blue tick because they want to synchronize over. So Meta has Facebook, Instagram, and other channels. So they want to keep everyone in sync, and that's the reason they have converted the green tick into blue tick. Now messages will be sent using blue tick. Now the second.
Absolutely. So, and also, as I was mentioning, it increases the credibility of the institute, because obviously all the communications that are going to the end users, or probably the candidates or the students, they're all going by your verified badge and also with the name of the institute.
Yeah. Now broadcast messages with automated replies with notifications. Yes. So Akshara, let's say I'm an educational institute. I have the list of students who have visited my campus, and I have uploaded all those details in the raw data, because there was a campus drive. Student have visited multiple institutes, or I have a kiosk added someplace, and I am collecting all the contacts, and all those contacts are uploaded in the raw data. I have 25 lakhs data which I am uploading in my raw data. So I want to send a communication like, welcome to ABC University. We are launching our UG program. Press the click button in case you want to apply for the BTech course, or press here to apply for the UG program. And this is how leads will be created in the Meritto. So using raw data communication, automatically leads will be created in the lead manager. So just want to ask that how those notifications will be available in case the lead is responding back to us. I think you have shown it in the last slides.
Yes. So, as I took this example earlier as well, what will happen is, suppose I'm sending a bulk communication to certain set of students. Now, as you all know, WhatsApp give us an option to include different type of messages. Like we can send them links, we can send them phone numbers, etc., on the same template. Now, suppose as a student, I have received a communication from an XYZ institute wherein they have given me an option to click on that particular link, and on that particular link I have used my institute's link, right, to reach out to that landing page, or probably to go ahead and verify my lead. I'll click on that lead, and automatically I will be redirected to WhatsApp as since I'm on the WhatsApp window. I will be able to send a hi on that particular communication, which will be received by the counselor. At the back end, when the counselors are getting this notification that there is a new lead that is trying to connect with us, the counselor can always click on that particular chat. They can start having a conversation with that student, and this has very smartly created a lead in the system as well, right?
Right.
So what it did was, it has connected our raw data to the lead manager, and now once the lead is there into the system, the entire student journey will be followed on that lead manager. So the counselor will be in touch with the student at all the times, and on every trigger point that the student is will be following in the institute. Also,
Right.
since obviously the institutes will place automations pre-hand, so the moment a lead enters, it automatically gets into that automation journey cycle as well. So automatically the system starts nurturing the student based on different trigger points that we have defined.
Right. So we have automated raw data to lead creation, then lead engagement. We can create journeys on the lead manager. Journeys as in, first of all, we can send the welcome message. After the welcome message, we can share the course details. After sharing the course details, we can send the placement details of the university or particular course. Then after sharing the placement details, what is the infrastructure, who are the alumni, what is the international collaboration, or such kind of journeys. In case you are in the study abroad, then what are the steps which needs to be followed, visa processes, or the financial processes. So what all processes needs to be followed in EdTech, higher education, study abroad. All those processes can be automated by creating journeys. You can create lead stage based journeys that at particular stage a student is, all the communication can be sent to accelerate them in the journey automatically with status updates, as well as follow-up reminders. We can automate everything. So Akshila, we have a query with Aman sir. Aman sir has raised a question in the chat that what is the subscription cost of this particular product? Aman sir, you can directly reach out to your customer success manager or your sales manager, and he or she will answer your query, and we can connect in person also. So automating messaging based on enrollment journey. So this is what we are discussing. Akshila, let's say there is an application who has already made the payment of the application. Now, what are the post application steps before enrollment, like GDPI or BPA, and what are those steps, and what kind of communication can be sent in post application process? Can you please help us here?
Yes, absolutely. So, Antriksh, up till now, what we were discussing was that how we can convert a lead into a prospect, into a final paid application. But that not just it, because our Meritto platform is very capable of handling the students from a lead generation up till the point of final enrollment is done. Now, a lot of B schools, or probably a lot of schools, they have a process of a post-application journey of the students, right? For example, in the post-application journey, once the student has made the payment of the application form, the student goes through a specific group discussion or probably a personal interview. Once that group discussion and personal interview is conducted by the evaluator submits their scores. Those scores are consolidated, and using a scoring mechanism, they are shortlisted. Once the shortlisting is done, then the offer letters are released, and the student is asked to go for the final enrollment payment. And all of this can be done using Meritto platform. Now, how WhatsApp can be leveraged here is, suppose if I'm a student and I want to appear for a group discussion or probably a personal interview round, or suppose I'm looking for a slot booking. Now, to communicate with me in a much better way, in a much effective way, and a much faster way, what institutes can do is they can actually plan communications on different trigger points. So suppose if I'm booking my slot for tomorrow 4 p.m., then immediately I'll get a WhatsApp message that your interview slot has been booked for 4 p.m. tomorrow. And maybe I can attach a guideline for that particular interview, that what all students can expect in that interview round. And that all can be shared on WhatsApp. Similarly, after that, if suppose my evaluator needs to connect with me, similarly, we can schedule WhatsApp communication to our evaluators and tell them that you are supposed to evaluate this candidate tomorrow at 4 p.m. Both of the people, like evaluators, will have their individual login, and students can connect from their individual platforms. They both can connect once the entire interview is conducted and the scoring is submitted. We can actually send offer letters to the students, and we can communicate the student about the offer letter sharing over WhatsApp as well, that your offer letters has been shared. And post that, once the payment of the token fees is also completed, we can finally send a welcome message to the student on WhatsApp, inviting the student to the institutes, sharing some highlights of the institutes, and actually plan a post-enrollment journey on WhatsApp. This is something that has actually changed the game in the last session and in the current session as well, where now the institutes also create a post-enrollment journey on our system, wherein we send VC messages, we send them messages about the WhatsApp content about different type of webinars that the institute is organizing, or probably we can send some details about what all student can expect in the institute once they come for the final orientation. So all of these things can be automated on WhatsApp now.
Yeah. So Akshila, we have a query from Ravi sir. So he wants to know that do the educational institute need the support of Meritto implementation team to create automations, or can they create the automations directly? Please answer this.
Thank you, Ravi sir, for your question. So the first and foremost thing is that our system entirely is a very, very user-friendly system. Right? You can always go on the marketing automation option and you can create different journeys. Having said that, since we follow a SFTC approach, we are always there for our customers. We will be happy to help you, assist you. We can share some best industry practices with you, and you can amalgamate both and create an automation at your end as well. Both the options are available. You are free to do it on your end as well. And if you want any kind of assistance from us, you can always contact your customer success manager.
Yeah. So both the implementation can create automations for you, or in case you want to create the automations yourself, it is completely on the self-serve model. You can create automations by your own. You can park the template in the template manager, get it approved automatically. Once the template is approved, you can create the journey. And once the journey is created, you can map the templates over it and you can publish the automation. In case the automation is created and it's a long journey automation, it's a critical communication, and you want a first level check can be done by the implementation team, then that kind of support is also available. So both self-serve model as well as implementation support, both are available for you, and you can completely raise a ticket at Meritto and initiate the conversation over the automation. So I'll request audience to please keep on posting the questions. We are ready to answer here, and so that you can implement WhatsApp to scale your overall leads, to scale your paid applications, as well as scale the overall enrollments. Now, rich media communication. So Akshila, that's the same question here. That's the same topic. The dynamic documents, PDF, rich media communication, images. Please answer this part, that how this can be done.
I think part of this question, this particular slide, I've already answered in my previous discussions with you, that you can actually send different type of communications, or you can share different type of rich media messaging with the students. By rich media messaging, we not only mean that you can send only PDFs or documents, you can also share videos, you can share video links with the student, you can also share any kind of images that you want to attach with your content. Like suppose there is a last day of admission and you want to inform your prospective students about that last day of admission, you can always attach an image with the content and you can share it with the students. So all type of rich media messaging is available on our WhatsApp Business API solutions. We also give you an option to embed the links there. So suppose if you want to give an option to the student to click on apply now button and get redirected to the landing page, you can attach your landing page links there. You can even attach a phone number there if you want that. If the student is stuck and they want to directly connect with your counselors, you can always add your phone numbers there, wherein they can just simply click on it and the call will be initiated. So all of these type of options are available whenever you go ahead and create any WhatsApp business template.
Right. So just what Akshila has explained it very well. Just want to conclude that you can automate the entire process right from the raw data to lead creation, lead to paid application to post an application process and enrollment. You can scale your overall leads, you can scale your overall paid applications and overall enrollment. You can automate the entire journey. You can create the journey based on the lead, like welcome message, everything. The entire content strategy can be supported by our customer success manager. In case you want to create a custom content strategy for your educational institute and you want the support from us, we are ready to help you out. Our customer success manager will guide you the entire content strategy, that what kind of content should be created at what particular stage. We are already helping our end customers over it. Majority of our customers in Northeast, in South, in Middle East, and in Singapore, we are helping them with the custom content strategy. You can always reach out to us and we can plan it for you. We can build journeys for you. You can also use the system because it is completely on the self-serve model, and utilize the product in the most effective way. So we have 3 more questions here.
Yeah, Antriksh, I was looking at the question. So, Ms. Swati Jha has actually asked that, is there any file limit while sharing these videos or documents? So, yes, Swati ma'am, there is a file limit. Generally, the images that you attach on our platform is of 1 MB, and the videos that you attach should have a maximum size of 5 MB.
So that's not the limitation from Meritto side. That's the standard WhatsApp limit, which is consumed by Meritto. So that's the limit from the Meta side. That's completely transparent. You can check online also. So these limits are actually from the Meta side.
And all of these options will, you can, whenever you will go ahead and create a template on our platform, we have all defined the prerequisite of the template creation so that it is helpful for you at any point in time to go through the prerequisite and you do not actually get stuck in any such scenarios.
Right. So one query for our marketing team also. So one of the person is asking for the certification. Yes, we do have our certification. You can attend enrollments. You can certify yourself with WhatsApp Business API, and you can get a badge over it that how your knowledge is justified in market, that you are a WhatsApp business expert in education industry. Right. So create and save custom communication templates. So Akshara, that's the template manager we have already demonstrated, and we can easily create interactive templates in our system. So everything is integrated in Meritto. In template manager, you can create email template, SMS template, WhatsApp template, voice broadcast template. Everything can be created in the template manager. You can get the auto approval for WhatsApp and voice broadcast. You can send it to the audience. You can create a multi-channel engagement strategy using Meritto platform. Let's say a student is registering on the website, then you can send welcome email, welcome SMS, welcome WhatsApp, welcome voice broadcast. Then you can engage them over the platform in which they are mostly available. You can send the WhatsApp to them, engage them, and this multi-channel engagement, having these student touch points on all the channels where a student is available, help to keep you on the top of the mind of students. So they always enhance the brand visibility in terms of the engagement, and student is well informed, well prepared for the decision for subscribing for a particular course, or going for study abroad, or subscribing into a particular institution. So these, you can create templates in the Meritto template manager and start using Meritto WhatsApp Business API as well as voice broadcast.
So, Andrik, there is another question by Mr. Junaid in our question box. He has asked that if suppose there is a lead created through this particular system that we just defined, and somehow the student details are incorrect, then how can the institute handle this particular case? So, Mr. Junaid, all the details that all the leads that will be generated through this particular system will always centralize on the backend of Meritto, which is clearly accessible by the admin. And if in case any details are incorrect, if you get in touch with the student, if you're talking to the student over the phone and the student says that I want to upgrade my email ID, the student as well as the individual admin would have an option to change the details and help the student to move ahead in the right fashion.
Right. And additionally, in case someone is messaging via WhatsApp, it will be always a verified lead, because WhatsApp must be downloaded over his phone or her phone, and WhatsApp mobile number details are always correct. In case someone is registering via email, email details are always correct. Additionally, there is the OTP verification also in Meritto platform. In case a new lead is registration, then verification link, verification OTP is triggered over to them, and they can verify their lead so that you can inform that these details are actually correct. In case there is some typo error by any student, obviously that can be updated by counselors in the backend. So NIA WhatsApp. So Akshila, let's say a college has broadcasted 1 lakh messages over the audience, which is in the untouched state, 50,000 communication in the lead stage as hot, and 5,000 students who are in the post application process. So those students are responding over to the college team over WhatsApp. Then how NIA will take over? How it will automate the process? Please help us here.
Yes. So suppose as Antariksh mentioned that on a lead pool of 1 lakh candidates, you have triggered a communication. Now there could be a lot of candidates who might have questions about different topics. It could be related to the template that you have sent. It could be not related to the template as well. If the student has replied on the WhatsApp message and you have the WhatsApp NIA functionality enabled, then in that case, what NIA will do is NIA will take over that particular conversation. NIA will welcome the students because it is an integrated solution. NIA will be aware that this lead already exists in the system. And she will first ask the student that if in case the student requires any assistance in completing the application form. If not, then we can definitely define a different flow in NIA wherein she will start answering the respective questions of the student. If the student is coming up to ask something about scholarship, anything about fee structure, or maybe campus amenities, if the student wants to visit the campus and want to know the address or the directions, and if we have trained NIA on all of these things, then NIA will be very easily able to navigate the students towards the right answers.
Right. Now, using raw data, so raw data on WhatsApp, how they can identify, nurture, and convert qualified leads on raw data. This we have already answered in our webinar, that you can create a content on the raw data, like welcome to ABC University, welcome to ABC Consultancy, or EdTech. We are launching this particular program on this particular date. Please apply on the button to initiate your inquiry. And whenever a student is submitting the inquiry, a lead will be created. This is how you can engage over students over the WhatsApp channel and register leads out of them. Then you can nurture the data from lead manager also. So WhatsApp communication is available on raw data, lead manager, application manager, opportunity manager, marketing automation. Then the template manager is also available. You can check the performance in communication manager. You can do a live chat over Eco. You can check the student notifications, student messages on Eco. And in case the live agent is not available, then Nia WhatsApp can take over the chat to create a closed loop to automate the entire journey over Meritto application platform. Right. So we have more question.
Antriksh, I'm sorry to interrupt you again, but there is another interesting question that is coming up from Ravi sir. And he's asking, can a counselor manually take over the chat from Nia? So yes, Ravi sir, in Echo, we have this option available wherein our counselor will be able to intervene in the chat that has been initiated. And if in case the counselor feel that he would be able to better answer the queries, he can always click on the intervene button and start a live chat with that particular student. That option is available. Right. So let's move. We have pretty much covered a big part of our presentation. We have understood what all are the basics of WhatsApp Business API, how, when, and how can you utilize it at a maximum extent. Antriksh, what do you think? Where is the industry going ahead? Where do we see WhatsApp in the next few years, and how people will be, able to leverage WhatsApp on our platform?
Sure. See, industry always want the most latest cutting edge technologies to engage with their end customers, to engage with their target audience. And WhatsApp, voice broadcast, Eco, Zing, all these channels which are deeply integrated with Meritto help the educational institutes to engage with students via multi-channel engagement strategy to scale their overall enrollments, scale their overall paid applications, and scale their overall and leads. Now we will move on to the next part of Eco, a WhatsApp live chat platform. This we have already demonstrated earlier, that student notifications are available over the screen where students can engage. So all done, and then now we are taking the last question from Narayanan sir. He is asking that what is the costing of WhatsApp Business API? So you can directly connect with your customer success manager or your sales manager. He or she can answer you that what are the commercials involved, and you can subscribe to our product and start using it to scale your overall enrollments and paid applications. So thank you so much, everyone. This is the next webinar we are coming up, modern engagement tools to grow your enrollments. Now, since we have completely focused in our previous webinar in Meritto voice broadcast, now we have completely focused on WhatsApp. Now, in the upcoming webinar, we will be focusing on modern engagement tools. And to answer the Akshila over her query that how WhatsApp will be utilized in future, see, WhatsApp is going to offer new technologies, new kind of features, which every BSP needs to develop, every BSP needs to integrate. Meritto is also going to integrate all the WhatsApp Meta products and allow all the educational institutes with the latest product to engage with all the students by abiding all the latest Meta guidelines. So the overall objective is to scale leads, paid applications, enrollments, and increase the overall counselor productivity and make a system-driven approach. So we want to maximize the system efforts and minimize the counselor efforts so that counselors' efforts can be productively utilized for the actual student query handling where human intervention is involved. I think that answers your query, Akshara.
Absolutely, Antariksh. And I believe that the whoever is opting for WhatsApp Business API and they have actually utilized it would have this clarity that how effective this solution is, one, and secondly, how easier it is to move ahead in the student journey once the conversation starts on WhatsApp. Because pretty much everybody today is using WhatsApp, is actually habitual of being on WhatsApp, and that's how the industry is turning out to be. Right. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time today to stay with us in the webinar. It was a great session. If you have any questions regarding WhatsApp, you can always connect to your sales managers and customer success managers, and we'll get in touch with you again in the next Illuminate by Meritto series.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.